Guys, I know you like to see me cook over here in the lab, so I had an idea. And this came from my actual blue-green Sanji Zoro meta deck, or off-meta deck. And now we're going to play with Marco, so I want to give you guys this idea, and I'll just pitch you it. This is like a Shark Tank over here, where I'm going to throw you an idea, you let me know if this is good, and then let's play some games and see how horrible it is, but how much fun it is to play. So let's have some fun once in a while, even at competitive tournaments and stuff. Sometimes it's fun just to goof off. Obviously, don't do this at regionals. If you can actually get into one, take something meta, go win the game, and do it for us. All of us back at home. So anyways, Marco, if you don't know this leader, activate main once per turn, draw one card, then place one card from your hand on the top or bottom of your deck, then give one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power. So you have minus 2,000 power, which is really strong with the normal deck, but with how we have it, that's not as important, but it's kind of fun the way we play it. The stacking part's the important part. And so when you've seen this deck actually win, Young Man got 6th with this deck, and he used this Ivankov. This Ivankov, 3-drop 4K, 1K counter. On play, reveal the top card of your deck, play up to 1, cost 2 character, then return the remaining cards to the top or bottom of your deck. So if you don't hit, you just leave it at the top, or you can move it to the bottom. So we're doing this in a fun way. If you don't know, the best 2-drop ever made in the game is Buckin right here. Play up to 1, cost 4 lower Warlord Weevil from your hand rested. That's a fun one. This is a fun one we can bring out. So we're doing it, like I said, like the blue-green Sanji Zoro deck, which we just destroyed it with Weevil. We just played so many Weevils back to back to back. So our goal is to stack the top, play out Ivankov, to play out Buckin, to play out Weevil on our 4-dawn turn. We're getting 3 bodies on the board. Yes, one of them's a 0k, but then that 0k gets bounced back with Jozu. It's a cool little interaction there. So Weevil, 4-drop 6k, draw a card. Or we have this Weevil, when attacking, look at the top 3, stack the deck. Or we have this Weevil, which is just a 3-drop 5k. It's really simple. This one's really good. The only reason we play the 3-drop 5k, it's only 3-dawn. It's good for the later game, just whenever you only have Weevils in your hand. But that's kind of just the whole idea of this deck. We obviously have like Tama, good red 2k counter, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power. Sanji, not as important, but sometimes you do run out of hand in this deck, so it's good to have this just to take a life card, get more cards in your hand, and have a 7k body. Pretty solid, and can just win you a game just based off that. So if you don't know this character gains plus 2,000 power, then give this character 2 Rested Dawn. You do this once per turn, add 1 card from your life to your hand. Simple, easy. Doflamingo, blocker, stack the top 5 in any order, or put them on the bottom. Sometimes you can literally stack the Ivankov into it perfectly, where you draw Ivankov, you draw Weevil, play Ivankov from hand, and then drop Buckin from the top. From the top rope up there. Let's go, guys. I just want to see this work. We play 2 Jinbei. Jinbei's super oppressive, but we're not really playing too hard into the Warlords. We're mainly playing the Weevil package, as we should call it, I guess. So you just play 1 4-cost or lower Warlord. This is good when you don't have Buckin, so we have 5 ways to just cheat out Weevils. That's all we cheat out. Sengoku, just look at the top 5, looks for the Warlord. So we have 11 Weevils in the deck, and 4 Mihawks, and 2 Jinbeis. So this is going to be our 2k counter. We could also switch this around. I didn't even realize that we also had the pudding still in here. We may actually move this to be 2 more Jinbeis. Get rid of 2 Sanji. I don't know. We'll go like that, and then we'll actually add 2 Jinbeis in. I wouldn't mind that. Maybe even just going back to the Mihawk and changing it. I did not realize we had that many 2k counters. That makes sense while I was playtesting this, why it wasn't working so much. So let's get 2 more Jinbeis in there, and then 1 more Mihawk, just for more targets for our Jinbei. Sometimes it's good because it's a playable, and 1 Dawn, draw 2, trash 2. Really good 2k counter right there. Super simple, to the point, and it's Warlord, so Jinbei can cheat it out, Sengoku can search it. Easy peasy, nice and steezy. We got Jozu right here. You may return one of your characters to the hand, return one of your opponent's 6-cost or lower to their hand. So that's kind of cool because Buckin, we just play Buckin, and then we can play Jozu. We play Ivankov to play Buckin, to play Weevil, to then play Jozu after, to return Buckin, to next turn play Buckin, to then play out Weevil. Yeah, it's a little complicated, but it's a lot of fun, so I'm just telling you that now. I see why it works better in blue-green Sanji Zoro, but I just wanted to cook something up. Sometimes you want to have some fun. Here's another one of our 2-drops we can target with the Ivankov. It's just a draw 2k counter, basically. So we stack it with leader effect. So we draw 1 for leader, put this on top, play this out with Ivankov, then we basically get to draw this card to hand instead. So it's like draw 2, minus 2k on one of your opponent's characters. Pretty solid. And one's a 2k, guaranteed. We've got Duval. Look at the top 3. Stack it in any order or put it on the bottom. Blocker. 2 cost 1k. It literally just hits the Ivankov effect as well. This is one that Eggman played. Again, this deck is not supposed to be super duper competitive, but it is going to be fun. I really just want to get rid of Sanji now. I'm going to play another Sengoku. We're going to go crazy mode with it. We're going to play another Sengoku. If you guys have any ideas to add to this to make it a little more interesting, maybe something that would work to search out our Impel Down Revolutionary Army types, because we could just play the Revo Army style of this, which may be even more fun. So if you want to see that, let me know down below. And then we'll get into the final card. Gravity Blade, place 2, cost 6 or lower in any order on the bottom of the owner's deck. So basically get a bottom deck 2 of our opponent's characters. Technically, you can choose your own. I don't know why you would, but you could. So anyways, this is the deck profile for Marco. This is going to be a very, very interesting deck profile. Let's see what we can cook up. Subscribe if you like to see these deck lists. Let me know if you want to see some competitive lists, maybe once or twice a week. Go over new sets, whatever you want to see. Let me know what you've been cooking up at your locals or regionals, and let's get into the deck list, or let's get into the battles. Let's get into the duels. Let's just get in somewhere we finally fit in. All right, let's get into this. All right, battle number 1 versus King. Let's see what we can do here. We don't start with the Buckin, but we start with the Jinbei. I think that's a pretty good starting hand. We do have the Ivankov into the pudding, so I say we keep. We have all our key pieces, and we can draw here for free. Decide what we want to do. I really, really like that. So we may actually... I don't want to drop the Jinbei. We may drop the 2k counter. I don't think it's necessary for right now. I'd like to keep this in case we get the Buckin. I'd like to keep this for the Jinbei, and I'd like to keep this for the Ivankov. So we'll call it there and go into their turn. Super simple, to the point. We won't be able to Jinbei for a minute, but we can drop the 10-drop or the 3-drop Doflamingo. What we could also do here is put 1 on leader and then play Deval. Deval may be good. We could have Devolved first, I guess, but just for the safety of going against black, then they just kill it. So do we need Otama right now? Not specifically. And we will swing 6 first, and then we'll go play Deval. We could have dropped the Doflamingo, but again, that's our Jinbei target for now, keeping the Weevil for if we get the character we're looking for, which is Buckin. And we don't get Buckin. So we'll place on top. I would like to draw into the Jozu. And then we know we're getting another Weevil, Sengoku. So we may go Sengoku first because we can search out the Weevil just with how our Dawn's looking, because we'll be on 7. 7 will drop the Jozu, and then 1 for leader, and then 9. That'll give us some stuff to do. So looks good to me. 7 cards in their hand. This is a purple-black leader. Dawn -2. Choose 1. If your hand has 5 or less cards, draw 1 card. Give up to one of your opponent's characters -2. Do we want to counter out yet? Now let's take it. We're ballsy. Ooh, Weevil now. I do like to see a Weevil. This will get us our Sengoku on the next turn if we would like. And I think we'd like to, because going to this many Dawn, we don't want to minus it. Don't have anything to really minus here, so I think we just go 5 in the face. I bet they counter. There'd be no reason to take with the Brulee. I did not know you were like that, my guy. I did not know you were like that. And then we'll play this into Weevil, draw Sengoku, play Sengoku. We'll search top 5 and grab another Jinbei, it looks like. And now we know there was no Buck in there, so pass it on over. We've got a lot of bodies on board. Very good. We have a Jozu target. Very good. And we have an Ivankov target still. Maybe not for long, depending on how they're swinging at us, because I don't want to drop the blocker just yet. But the Jozu will clear up our field a little bit. So going to 7, like I said, we can counter out of this. I don't think we need the Weevil. It would be fun. I'd rather keep the Dofi, so we'll keep that, or we'll do that. We don't know what he's going to put on Zorajor to ramp. Kind of weird that he plays Zorajor in the first place, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Kind of a weirdo. What if we countered out of this for fun? Oh, we have to counter out anyways. I think we give him the pudding. I think the Ivankov's a little too late now. I would love to, but I'd like to hold 1 2k counter for when we really need a 2k counter. So we get away from the whole point of this deck, but hey, if we can still win, I'll take a win. A win is a win is a win, as they say. Looks like he has 6 left. He could be playing a Sakazuki here, which Sakazuki would not be very fun. I would not like to... I really thought that was a Sakazuki just coming down. I was about to be scared. From the top rope. Misses the search. So he's got to be playing a little bit of everything here. He does get the Brulee, which is not a problem for us because... Watch this. Boom. Boom. Bang. 1 on leader. Draw 1. Another 1. We don't need 2 of those. I'm going to be honest with you guys. -2k here. We'll go 5 into that. You're going to give us that. You will give me this. Swing of leader or characters first, of course, as you know. Everyone knows that. I know that as well. You know that. We should all know that at this point. So we're big chilling right now. He knows he's going to have to take the first one, so count out the second one. Simple maths there. You take the first one just in case there's something you'd rather counter out with there. Or maybe he had no 2Ks, and then he just got the Black Maria and was like, I don't need this. 9-drop Kaido is a possibility. 9-drop Big Mom is also a possibility. Get rid of our Jozu very quickly. Or Onigashima. I think that's a little late for that, I'm going to be honest with you, but I guess it sets you up for a 9-drop Kaido play in a minute. Petunia, what are you doing? Sorry, my cat's going wild over there on her face. She's such a cutie. And he just gives up. He was kind of cooked. I'm not going to lie to you guys. 2K, 1K, he only had 3K counter. And we've already won our first game. It's that simple. That's kind of what this does to you. We had our next Buckin in life, so we technically could have, on a 10-Dom play, if we still had the Jozu, we could have had this, or played the Buckin, or the Ivankov into this, and played the Jozu to bounce us back, get it back, play one for Sengoku, and still get the 3 bodies on board, or whatever. Kind of cool little play there. So we're playing into Bonney here. Bonney is just about as degenerate as any other deck. Do we like this? Do we like this? I don't think we like this. Oh, we really don't like that. Let's see what we can draw, and then, oh my gosh, we really don't like that past turn. This simulator shuffle over here, I don't care for it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Oh, this is the tough part about Bonney. I want to swing this. I have to swing this, not gonna lie to you. Draw one, place one on the bottom. We have the Weevil and Jinbei combo. I doubt we'll need 2 Jozus, but Jozu in this matchup's kind of strong because we bounce the carrot, or bounce the Cavendish, bounce the Cavendish. I think we keep that. I don't think we need 2 Weevils, but we'll take the 2K counter. And then we'll just swing 6 here. I dare you to counter. No? Fast turn. We have so many 2-drops and no 2-drops to play that kind of hurts my feelings. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm kind of surprised. We'll give him a 2K counter there. Not stressed about it. We still have 1 in hand. Keep our resources while we can. And then now we start to cook. I don't have anything for this turn specifically. But if we draw into nope, we don't get it. But that would have been cool. Well, now we know we get rid of Jozu, because I think Jozu's good, but we probably don't need 2 of them now. Just because we want to pull off our combo plays, I'm going to be honest with you guys. It would just be fun. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's just for funsies. That's what this deck is. Technically, we could have swung even harder and then just played the Buckin into this, but obviously it's better to get these 2 bodies out on the board, especially against a Bonney who can only rest 1. They're going to do their best to probably drop a Cavendish here and then a Searcher. That's at least what I'd expect from a Bonney player with 6 cards in hand. Math is correct. Sometimes the cards lash together. Ooh, this is an issue because we definitely don't want to take this. But I don't want to give up my only Jinbei target, but I don't want to give up my Jozu. We'll be ballsy. Oh, that gives us another target. So that's good. We don't need this technically either, but it could help us find our other targets, especially going on 7 Dawn. Let's be crazy. We're crazy today, and I like being crazy. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I like being crazy. We get our Jozu target. Oh my gosh, I read them like a book. I read them like a book, and it cooked. Holy cow. So we know we're going to play the Jozu here. So, oh my gosh. This guy just played everything in the book because he knows the Yaruji gets back. So we will put 1 here. Draw a card. Place a card on bottom. I don't think we'll need 2 of these. Minus 2K here. And then we can swing, 6 into it. And then 5 into it. And then bounce the Cavendish. So 6, he gets down the Weevil. Either way, he was going to drop one of our 6s because we knew we wanted the leader effect there just to filter through. We had nothing to do with the extra Dawn. We don't have a Sengoku, so it is what it is. Swing 5 here. What you going to do now? Looks like nothing, buddy. Boom, bang, bop, pow. I guess that gives us a Jinbei to counter out with because we don't really need it because on 6 Dawn, we can technically play out all 4 of these in 1 turn. So if they want to run our whole board, we Jinbei into Dofi, into Buckin, into Weevil. So they can kill our Weevil here, and I don't think we're stressed about it. And we can still counter out with 1. We'll have no cards in hand, but we still have a Gravity Blade for the turn after. I'm not stressed about it, so we will give them this. They'll play the Cavendish again, it looks like, or a Carrot. A Carrot is very strong, and that may change up exactly what we want to do. Because look at this. This is the fun of this deck. So we play out. So what we're going to do is play out this to play out this. That'll be 2 Dawn. We'll have 1 still for leader. Oh, let's just see what we draw first. I guess that's the smart option. Draw. We don't need 2 of these. And then we'll give minus 2K. I mean, it doesn't really matter, honestly. He's really controlling us swinging his board, but we're kind of starving him out, and I like that. I like that a lot. So we'll swing 6 in a Bonney. I don't want to give him more cards, especially while he's already down to 4. In this matchup, that's pretty solid, actually. So now we play out Buckin, who plays out Weevil. And then we play Jozu to bounce this, to bounce that. And we pass turn. We have full control, baby. Full control. I've got a blocker. I've got a Jinbei. I've got another Buckin. I've got a Gravity Blade. The only thing is I should probably play a 0-cost event just to have something. I want to counter out of that. I want to keep this full board aggression. He is on 10 Dawn. He could just 10 Dofi us. That would guck. But he Cavendishes. He wants to get that Cavendish on board first. And then if he drops another 5-drop like a carrot, Gravity Blade. I have every answer for you imaginable. 2 Buckins kind of sucks here. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The cool thing is we can start swinging first. We know we need 3 Dawn, so the cool thing with leader ability, I did not think about this. We can place this on the bottom. Go minus 2k to carrot. And then we have 2 Dawn left to play with, so technically we could play Buckin to then play Weevil on top of it, I'm pretty sure. So let's just get a bunch of swings in. We'll start with 7 into face. Either way, we still get a 6 in. He rests our leader or the Weevil. That's fine. Pick your poison. There we go. We had to go 7 first, which sucks just for sequencing issues, but it's because it would just get rested if not. We'll go 5. And I expect him to block out of this last one. He'll probably take this. Or not. He'll probably block out of this one. Oh, he'll take this. If he wants to counter out the first one, I guess. He's trying to leave these blockers on board for later. I'm assuming for a 7-drop. Boom, boom. Bottom deck. Play this. Play out this. Pass turn. What you want to do, baby? Oh my gosh. This feels like we're really cooking, guys. This one kind of feels goated. This one feels good. We got rid of all the Buckins. We have a blocker still in hand. We have 5 bodies on the board. And this chick cannot do anything. Also, I don't know what she's trying to swing at, but she missed. Oh, no, she did the math correctly. I was about to say. I was like, you may have done the math wrong. The maths. Carrot. Again. Another one. Another one. Another one! What is this game? Let's go. They're definitely going to lower our leader anyways, so let's just draw, see what we get. I don't want another one of you, I'm going to be honest. I've gotten enough. We'll lower this, and then we'll just swing 7 at face. I think that's a pretty solid little idea there. We know we're only using 3 Dawn, so we can split this, 3, that gives us 6, so we can go 8 and 8. Or we can go, technically, let's go 7 and 9. Because if 7 hits, 9 hits. But he could just block out. He might just block out of the bigger hit anyways, so he's trying to get into the 10-drop Dofi range, I feel like, which would be very annoying. But we have a 2k counter. We'll now have a blocker. We'll place these on top. Actually, I don't like any of this. I don't think any of this gets us anywhere, because we really need to just keep the board that we have. I would really like to see a Gravity Blade, but that would be greedy, because then we wouldn't know what's coming. I do like this, and then we can stack these 3. It gives us the option leaving 1 at the bottom, because the Duval will also stack these, so we'll leave it like that, and then we'll just pass it over. The cool thing is he'll freeze something. We can also counter out of something if he does the math incorrectly, unless he just wants to 10-drop us. I think he wants to 10-drop us. We'll let one thing go, see what he wants to do, because technically we could have saved that and probably the next one. Let's block out. If he 10-drops, we're just boned. Well, he can't 10-drop now. Let's go! No 10-drop! Let's go! Let's go, baby! So he's going to do everything he can to save his board, leaving 1 Dawn, and he misses. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling so good. This might not be the most competitive thing ever. Also, he has so many veggies. That kind of sucks that he got so many. I do think we just leave it like this, because I do think the filter will be good. And then we'll put 1 here, drawing a card, putting this on the bottom just because they're both 2k counters. And then we'll lower this because he's probably not going to use that blocker anyways, because we only have 2 swings, so we probably should have done down with the carrot. Either way, he's going to counter or block out of both of these. So I guess we will go, well, we have to swing this first, so 9, 10. That would let us, no, that wouldn't let us. We'll just go 8 and 8. I think that'll be the best. So 8, he'll block with the veggie, and, well, he'll tap our leader and then block with veggie. Oh, now we can only go 7. 7 I don't like so much. I don't like 7 so much. They have 2 cards in hand. They could technically counter. That sucks. I got greedy. I wanted to play this out on the board. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is not so cool now. This is not so cool. Technically, they could try to go for game, I guess, if they really wanted to. I think that'd be a little greedy on their end as well, but they're just searching for that 10-drop Doflamingo. If they get one, it's cooked. It's cooked, brother. He'll get to clear our whole board. He can go 7 here. I have to take, or I block out, and then he just swings 7 here. Pretty simple. He gets the 10-drop, so now he just swings our face, which is even worse. Well, he can't. Never mind. He's on 9 Dawn. I gotta remember. He had to use a Dawn to find that. So 7 here. He freezes 1, so either way he kills this, but we can guarantee the push with the Hawkins at least by blocking. But that gets rid of our blocker. Not so good. We'll let it go. You got him. My bad. You got him. Shoot. I think what we'll have to do is just... Why? Why would you even do that? It's frozen. Sure, I guess. Hey, be my guest. Draw 2, trash 2. Not so strong now. This is definitely not so strong now, so... I don't like this. We don't have a way to kill this. We'll draw. We'll place the 2K on the bottom, going minus to this. We definitely need to see this filter go through, so I guess if this is 4K, we're gonna go, we could go 8, and then draw 2, trash 2. They tap our leader, and that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to put here. So I guess we go, let's be greedy. Draw 2, trash 2. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. Taps our leader. We kind of expected that. Blocks out with the veggie. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So that gives us 4 to put here. He could just counter out of this as well. Let's be crazy. Let's go crazy with it. This is already a fun game. Who cares at this point? He's got the 10-drop Doflamingo, so all these are going straight to our face here. And he just counters out. So we kind of had to just accept the fate we were given. So this is almost unwinnable at this point, but this has been a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You can see the board spam. The issue is the hand advantage, so if we could find some areas for like 3-drop Sanji's peel-off or something to keep our hand, that I would be very happy with that. This is cooking. Also, if you guys see the trash bag in the background, that's just clothes I'm donating to Goodwill. I'm not like homeless. He doesn't want a 10-drop on me. What a jerk, dude. Just do it. He's really trying to starve this out. He could have literally just 10-dropped. I'm not gonna fight you here and give you cards in hand because it's not gonna do anything. 6 there and you freeze it. Sure, go ahead. You've got me. You've got me good too. I guess you could 8-drop and play the kid just to be toxic like that. Yep, you got that one too. You got it. And then he 10-drops. What's the point of swinging me? Let's draw the Jinbei. We can leader effect here. I think we should probably draw. As much as I'd want to draw the Jinbei, there's no target, so I think getting the Mihawk would not be bad. And let's just put him in a spot where he has to go for game. Where we draw here, place on deck bottom. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. We can't really kill his board. He can't tap our body, but we don't have any rush units. So maybe we just throw a little rush in here. That might be a good idea. And then, so that's 4. So we go 3, swing 9 at face, and then hope that next turn somehow we can go for game. If he doesn't go for game. Because this guy, as you can see, he prioritizes board. So we know we have 1 2K counter. And then the next 2 are going to be 2K counters, even though we just saw 3 on the top of our deck. This is going to also be 2 2K counters. That's 6K. We just need him to not swing 11 at our face. So do we take this? We have 1 blocker. He has 10 on. Let's take it. Let's be greedy. So we got 3K. We got 3K counter. He wants to go 8. Does this math? Because we block out a 1. We'd have to be able to counter out a 1. We should have countered out of that first one, I'm guessing. But then he just swings 6. I don't think it matters. So we have 4K counter. Depends on what he swings here. We lose. I think even if we counter out of that one, though, then we have no cards in hand. He swings 6, 7, 10, whatever. And then he can just put everything on baby 5 and still technically win. GG's. Oh, he just leaves. We have a hard-fought match like that, and you just leave me. You just want to leave me. It doesn't matter. He had no way of losing unless we had rush. That was a fun one, guys. That one was a fun one. I'm telling you, this Marco deck is kind of crazy. Let's switch it up a little bit and then get back into it. Guys, so we're going to go one more game, but with this deck list right here, playing the Kid Killers. We obviously have Marco as well. Obviously a great leader, but we added the Kid Killers, and then, where is it? There. Sanji's Peel Off. Draw 2. Simple effect. Off a trigger would be very nice, but let's try it with this instead of the Gravity Blades. Again, we're just having fun here. It's the same thing as the Red-Blue VV deck. I find Red-Blue just very fun to play, so same deck list. We just switched up the numbers a little bit. We dropped 1 Jinbei, we dropped 1 Sengoku, and then we dropped 1 of these Weevils up here. So and that's how we got the 3 Kid Killers. We dropped the Gravity Blade for the Sanji's Peel Off, and let's see what we have. Let's see what happens. I guess we're going against an aggro deck here. Do we want to take second from them? Yeah, let's go second. It sets up our Ivankov, and that is set up, but is this what we want? Is this what we want for Ivankov? We really want to see that combo pop off. Let's mulligan. Let's be greedy. And we still get Ivankov, and we get Jinbei. The mulligan worked out for once. Holy cow, I've never seen that. I've never seen a mulligan actually work out for somebody. I'll take it. The cool thing is we don't have to leader effect on our first turn. We could just drop Deval early and then set up Ivankov if we already have a 2 on the top of our deck. I doubt it with all the 2s in our hand, but that would be cool to see. I wouldn't be mad about it. Gives us a free draw 1 on our next turn, so we will take that. Let's drop Deval. Wow. Start placing on top. Let's just leave it like that. Let's just leave it. That means next turn we're playing Jinbei. Screw everything I was talking about with Ivankov. We're playing Jinbei. He is going to be chilling. If you don't know what Jinbei does, we've already gone over it earlier, but Jinbei's amazing. He's actually one of my favorite Straw Hat Crew characters. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I know right here you don't see Straw Hat Crew. Sorry for any spoilers. But no, he is one of my favorite pirates in the whole thing. Marco's really cool too. I just never cared for him. He's never like, oh, I love Marco. Let me tell you what we're about to see. We're about to see a Makino drop down. Makino is going to give +3 here. He's going to put the 1 Don here. He's going to put 1 Don here. That's what I expect, but also it'd be weird to only put 1 Don on leader because he could put 2 here, play Makino, and then go 7/7. We'll see. Let's see right here. Oh, Sanji. That is not what I expected, my boy. That is not what I expected. We could play Seaquake for aggro decks like this as well. As you can see, there's just so many options here. And then we'll just pass turn. We don't need a leader effect. I don't need a leader. We do know Jinbei is going to be our next card. Looks like he's going to go 7. And this is an aggro deck for you. I guess we give him... I think we just take. We have a blocker. This gives us something for what we're doing. Now he's going to go... Oh, he's going to go 7 and then 7. So we know we got to counter out of this one. We'll give up our Ivankov strat, and then we'll block out of the next one. I do not want to take this many. If you don't know Dragon Effect, give 2 of your Dawn that are currently attached to a different character. Let's block on out. We're going to start taking his board. That is the goal. So we'll put 1 on leader here, draw 1. I would really like to keep you, Ivankov. I really would, but I don't think I should. Oh, we'll get rid of the Jinbei. We're going to keep Ivankov, bro. We're going to keep Ivankov. I'm telling you, this is cooking. This is cooking right here. So we'll go 5 here. See what you do. What do you want to do with that, brother? You want to counter out? So the thing is with red decks is you starve them out. We will not swing their life. We should not have swung their life earlier, actually. Just giving them more cards in hand. We really just want to be able to control the board against an aggro deck like this. Run them out of resources and then see what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I think we go 6 here. See what he wants to do. What do you want to do now? Oh, we didn't hit his life. The Sanji got his life. And then we're going to go 7 into Sanji because we can. He's not going to counter out of that. He's too scared. And then we'll develop another blocker. Oh my gosh. We can draw into a blocker and then play Buckin with Ivankov without using leader effect. And then we can leader effect to draw 2K. Oh my lordy lord. This is about to be insane, boys. Oh my gosh. He's got to start controlling our board right here. This might be the matchup. This might be the deck right here. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling so good right now. You don't understand. So we let him kill our board. He has to kill our board. So, oh man, you got it. Dang. You got me good. Ooh, you're going to have unblockable and then swing 8 into this? Man, you got me. Oh, gosh. Ivankov, deploy, play this out. What are you going to do now? Looks like nothing. Let's put 1 on leader. Draw 1. Do we want the 2K or do we want to keep the blocker? He does have unblockable, but we can kill the unblockable this turn. We'll be crazy with it. We'll lower that. We'll swing 6 into it. See what you want to do with that, buddy. You just want to get rid of it. Now, do we start hitting his life? That is the question. With this many cards in hand, he has a ton of rush options. I think we could just poke 5 and then decide what we want to do. If we don't want to, if he takes, then we might just go 8, get him down to 1. Yeah, let's do it. He has to kill us on this next turn. He probably just loses, honestly. Or he has to 2K. He got forced into it here. 2K. I like that a lot. Because he could not go down to 1 life right now. He knows he loses on the clapback. Because he can only clear probably 2 bodies at most, depending on what rusher he plays, which is probably going to be a dragon, I would assume. But it looks like no. We'll let that go. Sure, you got it, man. My bad. Oh. If you don't know what this does, we just saw it. It is unblockable. I'm assuming he's going to swing into our Weevil. He should probably just go face, honestly. He did not even need the extra Dawn, if you think about it mathematically. It's just that simple. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we draw first. Let's go 1 here. Let's draw. I kind of like that because it replaces itself. We put this on the top. I guess we'll put this on the top because it guarantees that's what we draw for this. So he's got 2 on this. So it's 4K. We go 6 and we draw a card. So now we know it's a 2K counter. Ooh, you really want to save that, don't you? So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 8 into this, 9 into this, and then we'll just draw an extra card. Sure. Now, we are cooking. We are cooking up, boys. And we also have the Jozu for the Buckin here, so we could technically bounce the Buckin back. Let's just give that up. Let's let him swing our face a little bit and call it a day. I think that would be super simple. Kid Killer, straight to your face, straight to the dome. Womp. Hit me. Kid Killer? All right, I didn't mean it. I did not mean it. Yep, sure, you got it. Well, boys, we are in a predicament. It depends on what he has in his hand if we go for game or not here. Do we go to clear the board or do we go for the game? Because even if we bounce the rusher, he still just has rush. Boy. Well, we can bounce the Nami and let him search. No, at least this would guarantee that he looks for 4 more Dawn. We'd be bouncing a Buckin, which is no counter. Then we'd be playing a Buckin on the top of our life, but we'd have to play the Sengoku to find a Weevil. So we could spam out more bodies, but I don't know if that saves us here. I think we just swing, because that would be 6, and then 2, maybe 3 if we want a Ivankov, 1 if we want a Sengoku, and then 2 into Buckin. Let's go draw 1. We don't need Sanji's Pilaf at this point. Let's go -2. Let's swing 6 here. What do you want to do? What do you want to do, buddy? He has to decide, because if he counters, then we can kill anything else on the board, so it was kind of for nothing. So I wouldn't mind if he countered, honestly. Then I think we just have full control. He has to go for game with the Nami, and we just leave our blockers active. What you want to do when they come for you. Bad boys, bad boys. Also, we know if he gets a... he can't go from... This is a fun thing with him. Give 2 of your currently attached Dawn to one of your characters. You cannot give it from leader. Kind of cool. So he does not want to counter out here. So I think we should... This might be greedy. So we know we have 6. We don't have to play the Buckin. So I guess 6, we put 3 here, 9, it's guaranteed, and then we still have a blocker, so I guess we're not guaranteed to lose. I guess that's just what we have to do. It's guaranteed, like I said. And then we play this, we'll bounce the Buckin. Do we bounce the Nami just to get rid of any chance he goes for game with unblockable? It would give him the search, and then we know if he searches an unblockable, we just have to counter out the first hit no matter what, more than likely, and we have 6k counter. This is risky. I think we do it though, because it guarantees he almost can't go for game here. So maybe he has to bounce one of our bodies or kill our Weevil to guarantee we can't kill him in the clapback. What we technically could have done there as well, fun story, we could have bounced this Weevil to then play out the Buckin. And he's swinging 8, so we know we just counter, and we should be chilling now, because he can't do the unblockable. I'm assuming he has unblockable here somewhere. He draws, he's looking for a blocker, I would assume. He gets Brook. Brook doesn't really do much for him right now, but it is a 2k counter. This gets Rush. Ooh, and he gets 2 Dawn on it. Ooh. He knows he has to swing this. And then we just block, right? So we know he has 1 2k counter. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to do, man. This is fun. Now, if only we got a Kid Killer. Oh, we didn't get a Kid Killer. Draw. No Kid Killer. I don't think we need 2 Buckins here. -2k. Again, we could play on the fence, but we don't have a blocker. We could Sengoku look for the Dofi, which is a possibility. We're still just playing on the edge here. We also know we don't have much counter, but we know we don't have much rush. So let's see what hits. 7 may not hit. So what can we go? 7, and then 3 on this would be 9, and then 4 more on lead. I guess 9. Let's see if 8 hits. If 8 hits, we keep going. If 8 hits, we keep going. 2, 3, now we go 9, and then 11. This probably isn't the best way. You could go 10, 10. Perfect. So now we know we have to kill this. We play out Sengoku. We need to find the blocker. We find the blocker. Stack the top. It doesn't really matter. We can actually put this on the top just in case. And then we hope whatever he has is not unblockable, because we only have 2k counter. There we go. That was fun right there, guys. I think this is GG's. I'll put it in the chat. I'm not going to say it yet. That would be a little toxic. But hey, I think we just block out of this. Is that guaranteed? Unless he had 2 Zoros. 1 Zoro we could counter out of. And we just have to block out of the first one just because of the unblockable side of things. Now, technically, he could Zoro and Nami, but we can counter out of both of those as well. He did have the unblockable. I friggin' knew it, bro. I friggin' knew it. I friggin' knew it. He's going 9. He knows he'll get that, but we are guaranteed to have game here because 7, it's guaranteed, no Dawn active, and then we're going to drop 10 on Sengoku because we're funny goofy like that. We might even play a Buckin out just to get our... Hold up, I got an idea. Place on the deck top, this, -2k, we actually pulled off the strategy, guys. Deploy a card, and then put the rest on leader and swing for game. GG's. We got the strat to work at the end. He disconnected right away. That was so much fun, guys. I'm sorry if that was a little toxic, but come on, you had to at the end. That's all we were trying to do the whole game. Wow, that one was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I get so giddy over a freaking card game, dude. That was so much fun. Guys, once again, that was literally one of the most fun games of One Piece I've ever played. It was actually really close for being 2 really non-competitive decks, at least how I built mine. Obviously, Eggman took it to the top, but that Ivankov effect's really, really fun. And just being able to set that up, you can set up the Sanji, but why set up Sanji? You can set up Ivankov. Let's go. That was a really cool spam body board build. 3 into 2 into 4 and draw a card all in one turn. So we're getting, what, 6, 7, 8, 9 Dawn worth of plays on turn 4. That's kind of cooked. That's kind of cracked. I like that. So that was definitely really fun. Technically, I'm just going to give you this hypothetical. Technically, you could play 9-drop Sanji into 3-drop Ivankov, into 2-drop Buckin on the top of the deck, into 4-drop Weevil in our hand, then draw a card, and still get your 9-9. I think that's what, 9-9. 3, 2, 4, that's 9-9. So you're still playing a 9-drop 9 cost, but you're going wide. I bet this deck would actually beat Blackbeard, just because he cannot handle decks that go wide. So if you enjoyed that one, let me know down below. If you have a fun deck that you'd want to cook up with or want to see me try something with, give me a little idea. Like I said, give me some stipulations, and I can see what I can do. I can't guarantee it, but I like to have my fun. So thank you guys for watching. And again, if you want to see competitive stuff, let me know. I can get more competitive with it. I do want to do a rank ladder match very soon, or if any of you guys want to play on the sim and maybe come up with a fun little game that we can come up with. I do pretty good at editing. I don't do a lot of editing for these videos. These are very simple to edit, but I think we can do some fun stuff. So anyways, see you in the next one. Subscribe. Thank you guys.